Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker has been out for about a week now, and I've currently watched the movie twice. This movie has left me so confused. I don't fully know what to think and what to not think. Star Wars is one of my oldest and most nostalgic movie franchises ever, so naturally, I love this movie. However, it has clear problems that don't ruin the movie necessarily, but they're just really annoying. And they kinda took away my immersion of the movie. So in this video, I'll be talking about the problem with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Now, if you haven't watched the movie yet, then here's a short review, spoiler free. If you like Star Wars, go watch it. It's definitely worth it. If you just like movies but not really Star Wars, then don't watch it. There's not much depth to this movie to keep non-Star Wars fans engaged. But if you just like action movies, then yeah, sure. It's fun and it looks cool. There you go. Watch it. Now let's get into the video, which, by the way, is spoilers. But first, let me get into some of the things I did like, because there is a lot. It is a Star Wars movie, and I love it. I just have some problems. But here are the good things. The lightsaber fight between Rey and Kylo on the broken Death Star was awesome. It was arguably one of my favorite lightsaber battles in the saga. It had a mixture of the epicness of the prequels, but mainly it just had the heart of the original trilogy. I could really feel each of the characters' desperation in this fight, with Rey becoming sloppy due to the exhaustion of her inner battle, and Kylo's dread of having to potentially kill the one person he's ever had a real emotional bond with since he killed Luke's academy. Even Finn is interesting in this fight, as you see his clear desperation of wanting to help Rey, but being powerless, which is an interesting theme about the true nature of heroism. The acting for the most part was pretty good. There were no awkward character interactions like in the prequels or in the originals. Well, except for Chewie's death. What the fuck was that, Finn? Ow! But yeah, overall, there was no acting that was just not, that I didn't feel. It was exciting, it wasn't Oscar worthy, but yeah, it was exciting, it did the job. Whenever this movie decided to finally slow down and focus a bit on the characters, it really worked for me. The scene with Finn and the other ex-Stormtrooper girl, it was really moving to me. When they were talking about how they each escaped from the First Order and how it's just a feeling, and like, I don't know, it was good character work for me. It was a good scene. The scene resonated with me because it was one of the best real character moments in the film. Then right after, of course, it gets right into the action again, which, take it as you will. Now, of course, the music and effects were on point. It's John Williams. He's a god. We all knew that. So, yeah, 10 out of 10. C-3PO. Not much to say here. I've never cared too much about him. I mean, he's always been there, but he was always just comic relief. But this movie is his movie. He's the star. End of discussion. Now, I have more good things to say, but I don't want to ramble too much. I want to get to the point of my video. Now, I have a lot of problems with this movie, but I'll only be discussing this one big issue that I really just can't stop thinking about. This movie has no balls. It literally takes no risks at all. Everything interesting that was brought in the originals, and that The Last Jedi brought to Star Wars in this new trilogy, was just reversed here because of the backlash that this movie got. Rey Palpatine annoyed me so much. There was no need for this. Rey doesn't need to be anyone special for this story to be beautiful and memorable. The thought that Rey was nobody in particular is the kind of shit that made me excited as a kid. The fact that I could be a Jedi myself was amazing to me. And The Last Jedi gave us this again. But fuck no, because everyone got pissed off that Rey wasn't a Skywalker, a Kenobi, or even a fucking Palpatine. But fuck me, now he is. She is. Nah, it's stupid! This movie just made the Force seem so much smaller again. Now Star Wars is just a story about three families, and the only reason Rey's powerful is because she's a Palpatine. We found out Rey has the Force, but because he's not from some big family, he's not very strong. So, fuck you. A problem many people had with The Last Jedi was how humor ruined some intense scenes. But holy shit, this wasn't on another level. When C-3PO was about to have his memory wiped, this little droid, D.O., went sad. SAD! Yeah, we fucking know it's sad. We just ruined the emotional impact the scene was supposed to leave. I came out of that scene angry. That's not supposed to happen. Grow up, Disney. Trust in the emotions of the characters to run a scene. It works. Trust me. You've done it so many times before. I hate when characters just come back to life when they should be dead. It annoys me so much. Finn sacrificed himself to take down the main ship. Why did he survive? a tiny ass fleet against hundreds of Star Destroyers, and no character we cared about died. This is Battle of Winterfell level of stupid. If there aren't any consequences in a battle of this magnitude, then the battle doesn't resonate with the audience. Alright, I'm happy Chewie actually lived because I came out of that scene laughing, and that wasn't supposed to happen. Not because of Chewie's death, of course, but the weird reactions from Rey and Finn. The angle of Finn is shot so weirdly, it's far away, and he does some Michael Jackson-ass scream. It's weird. Probably the most important part of my rant is that they should have stuck with the ideas of the previous films. Yes, I know there was no direction from the beginning, and that's a problem in a pre-planned trilogy. And take it as you will, even if you did not like the direction Rian Johnson took in The Last Jedi, Abrams gave the story over to him and he chose a route to take. But because some people got annoyed, Abrams just changed it back.
That's so stupid!
Oh, it annoys me so much. Now the trilogy is a mess. It's a hot mess. Because they just reversed things around and they didn't take... I don't care if people don't like The Last Jedi, but holy shit, it would have made so much more sense to just go with the route that it had taken. But alright, here's the thing. This movie caters well to those who enjoy the nature of Star Wars. My friend, who's a massive fan of the original trilogy, found so much joy and excitement in this movie. And that was great. These are the feelings that Star Wars needs to produce, and it's different from person to person. I personally love the scene in The Last Jedi where Luke walks out and faces down the First Order. However, others feel this excitement when Darth Maul ignites his saber. I'm not here to take any emotions that people felt during this movie away from them. I'm just giving my opinion on why this movie was a bit disappointing for me. It's sad because there's a really good movie and powerful movie here. It's just a huge shame that it's hidden behind all this crap that Disney's doing. They just take risks. I love it to death, and I love the Skywalker saga. I just hope they don't keep playing it safe. I understand they had to do it with this one because, you know, it's the end. But now let's make some good movies. I know you can do it. Alright, but that was my mini rant. I just wanted to share my opinion on the movie. It was a bit more than one problem, but oh well. Overall verdict, it's good. It's a Star Wars movie and I love it. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, like and subscribe for more, and peace.